Okay, you know the drill by now. Can you try this one, please? And then I'll go through it. Okay, they've given you the diagram. They've given you the angle at which the stone has been thrown or projected. You've got the distances traveled. It looks very similar to what you would have done in mechanics, except I don't think you'd be using any suvat here because this is pure. So it says, find the value of k. Right. To get the value of k, you want to think about using one of your parametrics. Now, to do that, you need to think about, when does the stone hit the ground? The stone hits the ground when y equals 0. So you can take your y parametric and, because it's a quadratic, solve the quadratic. So 4.9t squared plus 5 root 2 over 2t plus 25 equals 0. You need to solve that. Can you solve that for me, please? In order to do this, you should have used the quadratic formula. Because there might be a way to factorize it, but then you would have 5 root 2. Forget factorizing it, just use the formula. It's nice and easy. After doing that, you should have minus 1.926 blah 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 and 2.648 blah blah blah. One of these doesn't work. Which one? The first one. You can't have negative time. Time has to be greater than or equal to 0. So that means your value is 2.648. So the blah blah blah. So k equals 2.65. Cool. For B, find the horizontal distance traveled by the stone once it hits the ground. So the point at which it hits the ground, or the time, is your 2.648 blah 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 blah. You ideally want to use the exact number whenever you're doing your calculations. Only round at the end. If you round early, then your answer may be wrong for a few decimal places. So always do that at the end. It says find the horizontal distance traveled. So you're trying to work out x when t equals 2.648 blah blah blah. So 5 root 2 over 2 times by that number, which gives you 9.362 meters. So to 2 decimal place, 9.36. And you ideally want to give 2 decimal place because k was also to 2 decimal places. There you go. Modeling with parametrics.